Hello, my maths group, and welcome to Tuesday's arithmetic lesson. I hope you had a good lesson yesterday. So for our arithmetic this morning, we're going to be looking at calculating percents of an amount. Now, you'll see in the question that we're going to work together, and it's asking us 15% times 600. That basically means the same as 15% of 600. So what it's asking us is, what is 15% of this total 600? Now, there's a few ways that we could do this, and I'm sure that when we've looked at percentages beforehand, you will know which method suits you the best. But I'm going to show you both ways just to jog your memory again. And you may want to try both ways as you have a go at the question, which is on the next slide. So the first way I'm going to teach you is a way that I prefer, and that's finding 1% of the number and then multiplying it by the total amount we're trying to find. So the first of all, we need to find out, well, what is 1% of 600? Now we can do that. We know that we need to divide 600 by 100. Now if we divide 600 by 100, we get 6. So 1% of 600 is 6. Now you've worked out what 1% is, you can now work out what 15% is. And I'm wondering if you can remember how we would do that. That's correct. We would simply multiply 6 by 15, because that would tell us what 15% of 600 is. So let's have a go at that then, children. So we have 15 and we are multiplying it by 6. 5 times 6 is 30, so we exchange the 3 here. 6 times 1 is 6, plus the 3 is 90. So 15% of 600 is 90. Now let's have a look at a different way, because there are different ways in maths of working out an answer, and we'll have a look at another way. Now some of you may prefer this way, and it's absolutely up to you to decide which method you use. Now, you might want to try both methods to see which way you do prefer. Now, this time, we are looking at the same, what is 15% of 600, but we're going to do it differently. One way we can do that is work out what 10% of 600 is, and then what 5% of 600 is, and add those together. So let's have a look at what 10% is. Well, how do we get 10% of 600? We divide 600 by 10. What is 600 divided by 10? Well, we know that if we put our decimal point after the ones 0 and move it one place to the left, we get 60. So 10% of 600 is 60. We now need to work out what 5% is. Now, hopefully you're thinking, well, if I know what 10% is, if I halve that, that gets me 5%. Well, what's half of 60? It's 30, isn't it? Now, if I add 60 and 30 together, I get 90. Exactly the same as working out 1%, we get exactly the same answer. 90 and 90. And that's just two different ways of being able to work out percentages of an amount. Now it's your turn, children. It's asking you, what is 12% of 300? So think about it carefully. Pause the video and have a go at doing it. Once you've had a go, unpause the video and we'll work together to find out what the answer is. Brilliant, children. Well done for having a go. Right, I'm going to do exactly the same as what we did in the last question. I'm going to work out what 1% is of 300 to work out what 12% is going to be. What's 1% of 300? If we divide 300 by 100, we get 3. How do we work out what 12% is then? Well, we simply multiply 3 by 12. So let's have a look. 2 3s are 6. 1 3 is 3. So 12% of 300 is 36. Let's have a look at the other way that we could have done it. And I'm wondering if any of you did have a go at doing it this way. So what we did last time is we worked out what 10% of a number was? Well, we know how to work out 10% because we can divide 300 by 10. 300 divided by 10 would be 30. Oh, now that gets us 10%. I'm still trying to work out what 2% is. Well, I know how to work out 1% because I can divide 300 by 100. And 1% would equal 3. Now, if I look at those together, I've worked out 10% and 1%, 11%. I need to work out another 1%. Well, I've already done that here. So I know that 1% is another lot of 3. If I add those together, I get the same answer, 36. So 2 different ways, and your brain will be telling you which suits you best. If you're not too sure, have a go at both ways, and hopefully you'll work out which way suits you best. Now, the question for today is asking you about 41% of £550. Have a really good try at that, children. If you get it wrong, rewatch a video, have another go. Have a really good session today, children, and I will see you tomorrow.